The Magic Keyboard is one of the most talked about products of the year of 2020 and is a great keyboard for your iPad. But is it still relevant in 2021? Let's see. Hi, my name is Thomas. Today we're reviewing the Apple Magic Keyboard for the 12.9-inch version of the iPad. I'm gonna divide this video up in 4 key points. The first one is the design of the keyboard. The second is durability. We're gonna take a look at how the keyboard is still holding up. Thirdly, we're gonna look at pricing, like how much does it cost. And at last, we will look at some alternatives, maybe some cheaper options, some different options that might be better for your use case. So stay tuned until the end to see the conclusion of this video. The Magic Keyboard works with a floating design. The floating design means that the iPad is stuck in the air, hanging by very strong magnets. In my particular testing, it's very strong and secure. It doesn't fall off. I was really surprised to see that, even after a year, the magnet's still holding on strong. The magnet's still working great. No problems there. This floating design enables you to quickly grab your iPad from the case and quickly put it back on. Which means if you're someone who goes between the drawing table a lot with the Apple Pencil, so here you go, you can quickly take it off the iPad, draw something up, put your iPad back in and start typing again. The typing experience on the Magic Keyboard is immaculate, and that's because of a few features that Apple introduced. First of all, they used the same switches that they used on their MacBooks that everyone loved. That was the butterfly switch. Second of all, they make it a backlit. It has decent key travel. It's enough place for the hands. It has a full functioning row of function keys. It has the numbers on it. I don't miss a single feature on this keyboard. The typing experience is perfected, and I don't think you will find any better, except if you're gonna start looking at some Bluetooth external keyboards. The next thing I want to talk about is viewing angles. Viewing angles on the Magic Keyboard are a bit limited. You have the choice to go all the way back or all the way in front, but it goes about 30 degrees, it moves. So for me, the viewing angles are sufficient, but they're not very handy if you're looking for a real, if you like to put your iPad on the table and really put it back like a MacBook, you can't. That's impossible because the hinge doesn't go that far back. Just know that if you pick up this product, that the viewing angles are a bit limited and that you will have to experiment with it to see what works. Now Apple only put one USB-C port on the iPad, and that means that if you want to charge and you want to use your iPad at the same time with an accessory, for example USB-C hub, you cannot do it straight out of the box. One of the best things about the Magic Keyboard is that it has a port built in who can supply power and data. So it basically expands your ports by double. It gives you one extra, and I love that because I use my USB-C hub to put my SD cards in, USB, HDMI, and I can charge it with the port on the Magic Keyboard. It's in the left corner when you put it on a desk, which for me is handy because my socket's on the wall on the left. The battery life is immaculate because it doesn't have batteries. It charges straight via the 3-pin connector that you find on the back of the iPad, and it doesn't require additional power. Now, it doesn't work via Bluetooth. The data connection is also with the 3-pin connector. So basically that means that you don't have to have a charger for it. You never have to worry about not having enough juice because it's connected to your iPad basically, and you can connect that data from it. So it's a win-win-win situation on this point, because there are not many products which just work straight out of the box without batteries, without doing anything. Durability of the Magic Keyboard. This is where we run a bit into problems. It's not real leather, it's some kind of plastic, and the problem with it is that it leaves a lot of oil marks. Every time you touch the Magic Keyboard, it leaves a mark on it. It's just disgusting. You have to clean it all the time. Now for the rest, like the overall design, the hinge still holds up very well, so it's no problem. The trackpad is doing its thing. The keys, there is not a lot of dust between the keys, so that's fine. It's just that the color and the material that they use, it really attracts dust, fingerprints and grease. And the same here, like behind the hinge here, dust starts to accumulate. So if you're gonna use this keyboard, you're gonna have to clean a lot and make sure you don't put it on many dirty places. Let's talk about pricing for a bit. The Magic Keyboard is not a cheap keyboard. It starts at $349 for the 12.9 inch version, and for $299 for the 11-inch version. Now, in my opinion, you pay a bit of the Apple tax. Like, I don't think it's worth $350. Like, that's like approximately like 320 euros. A fair price would have been somewhere around $250 for the functionalities you get. But I still think the price is a bit high. But if you have money to spend and you're not bothered too much about like and not being the best bang for your buck, it's still a very great product. There are many alternatives on the market nowadays. You have Logitech, you have Apple themselves who make other keyboards, you have loads of keyboards manufacturers. But if you're really gonna start looking at functionality, there is only one alternative that really comes close in emulating the Magic Keyboard, and that's the Logitech Folio Touch. Now the Logitech Folio Touch is half the price at $160. So you could say that it is a better deal in price quality, but it just lacks features like the floating design and the easy taking it off and on with the 3-pin connector. I also love the trackpad more. It has all the features, and I think with the Folio it lacks some, but I'm not very sure about that. The Magic Keyboard just looks much better anyways, but Logitech Folio Touch is definitely an interesting choice to go look at. The next product that I want to talk about is the Logitech K380 multi-device. It's a keyboard that works via Bluetooth. You can connect to all your devices, but it's not connected to your iPad. It's more a desk. So it depends really on your use case. Are you gonna use your iPad and a desk and you're gonna buy a stand anyways? Then it's better to go for like an external keyboard that has Bluetooth capabilities. Are you gonna traveling a lot? Then I would suggest looking in the Folio Touch and the Magic Keyboard, because that's my two favorites for that kind of use case. A third valid option is the Apple Magic Keyboard that you can buy for your Mac. It's a great option if you're gonna be at your desk again. You can find some at much lower prices. Nowadays you have a lot of Chinese brands who come out with similar products, and some of them you can buy on sites like Wish and AliExpress. The question is the quality up to par? I don't know, I haven't tested one of those. But I can guarantee you, like, if you have a small budget, you'll find something there that is to your liking. Don't spend the $350 if you don't have the money for it. It's not worth it. Get a cheap knockoff. In conclusion, should you buy the Magic Keyboard in 2021? It really depends on your use case. Are you using it for travels? Go for it. Are you using it on the go to like pick up every day, you commute, you use your laptop and your iPad in many different places, I think the Magic Keyboard is still the best and the most valid option out there for you. If you're always at the desk, I would recommend you to pick up another keyboard, just like the Magic Keyboard from Apple, with maybe the trackpad with it, and then an iPad on a stand. That's what I would do if you would only use it at a desk. And as a tablet in general, I wouldn't spend my money on the Magic Keyboard. But like I said, it depends on your use case. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your use case? Did you enjoy this video? Did you get something out of it? Are you gonna buy it? Let me know in the comments below. See you soon. Peace.